thank you for being here today for this really important hearing. I'm just going to go quickly right into it because for Nevada, of course, big tourism destinations all up and down our state, robust, safe, and reliable air travel. It is, like I said, essential for our tourism-driven economy to thrive. In 2022, passenger volume at Harry Reid International Airport, it broke an all-time record. The airport welcomed more than 52.6 million passengers. And while business travel, of course, still recovering in 2022, leisure travel to Las Vegas exceeded expectations with visitors drawn to our newly expanded sports offerings. I'm just saying, Super Bowl next year, Las Vegas, and other large-scale entertainment events. And the NOTAM Systems outage last month, it did make clear to actually all Americans how dependent the world's largest economy is on air travel and how dependent air travel is on antiquated computer systems. Fortunately for our Harry Reid International Airport, the immediate impacts of the outage were manageable as we have amazing and dedicated employees, and the NOTAM outage happened on a Wednesday, which is actually one of our lighter travel days. I worry, however, about this happening again and our ability as a nation to deal with it. So I want to talk about preparing for a cyber attack. The incident spanning January 10th and 11th was determined not to be a result of a cyber attack, but it did publicly really reveal critical vulnerabilities, like some of the other senators have mentioned, in our security and our system architecture, and we just have to continue raising these concerns. So do you feel, in your estimation, that the FAA systems, that they're resilient enough to detect, to counter, and defeat a major cyber attack, including by other nation states? And does the FAA, do you have the proper infrastructure and, most importantly, the properly trained cyber workforce to swiftly support that effort?
Yes, we do. So thank you for the question, Senator Rosen. We have a very capable cyber resilience staff. We undertake biannual cyber response plan, and when we practice that plan on a biannual basis. We work in close concert and coordination with our other agencies, TSA, Homeland Security, et cetera, and we continue. And certainly the work of modernizing the FAA, which is an
I was going to ask, what investments are you planning for? What can we expect to see in the coming months to maintain this level?
Well, certainly we want to get onto the federal NOTAM system that has increased levels of redundancy versus the U.S. NOTAM system, but we still got some critical users who are using the U.S. NOTAM system. So that's the work that will take us to get there. But back to the question of cyber resilience, we look forward to that, and we think the controls we have in place will prevent a repeat of the event that happened on January 11th.
And thank you for that. And I want to ask, as we move forward into IT modernization, not just in this area, but in really every area, we have to do that. How are you working with other federal agencies to manage and prevent cyber threats? And is there something that we can do, any congressional support you need in order to be sure that those collaborations are taking place?
I would say at a high level, I know the committee has been briefed on many things in and around cyber. Currently, well, it's been a while, but we have a whole of government approach to that. So we are working across every agency and every department within the government around cyber resilience. That level of interconnectivity is absolutely there, and it is one of our top priorities, one of the top priorities for the administration.
And I want to build on that a little bit because we know that we're using telephones as a backup, right? And so like the outage again in January, the flight crews, they utilize this backup phone system. Now, I would say that's, I love my phone, but I would say that that's not the best use of our technology. And so considering the added time requirement, the potential for error inherent in using outdated rudimentary system, is it sufficient that a phone is the reliable backup in 2023 to the NOTAM system? And what can we do to have a more reliable backup?
Well, a phone is there are multiple streams of getting NOTAMs. One is by calling, one is talking to air traffic control, one is talking to facilities that you may be going to or en route. So that backup, that's there. Our goal is indeed to have a system that is highly resilient and redundant, and that's the piece that we're working toward.
Thank you.